Hello everyone, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So today I came up with this fun idea. It might be fun for you guys to know this, but for me it's like, I decided to share with you guys some of the makeup products that I am not actually a fan of actually purchasing. Can I say actually anymore? These are the products that I actually...
Oh my gosh, stop with the actually, Alex.
These are the products that I really don't like to shop for, that if I could get them on my own as far as a gift or a gift with purchase, if I purchase something else, I am in heaven for this. This idea came about because there's other things that I don't like to buy that I would just ask someone else to get for me because I just don't find it fun to purchase. So I'm going to share with you guys some that I have here. But first, before we get into the video, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the familia. My name is Alex. I'm an eyeshadow enthusiast with a dash of Project Pan. If that is something that interests you, subscribe and join us. And now without further ado, let's get on with the video. Now, I might as well just mention to you guys what it is that triggered this whole entire video idea. I needed new panties and bras, and that is something that I've just never been a fan of purchasing. That is something, I think I mentioned this in the past, where my mom has always purchased for me and my sisters, to be honest with you. It's something that I just don't find fun to buy for. I know. It's just, I don't know. It's just been a thing. So she's always purchased them for me. And now that I'm living on my own, obviously for so long, I've had to buy them on my own. I just purchased them today and I'm just like, I really don't want to spend my money on this, but it's a necessity. I need to buy it. So I have here 6 different products, tools, such things that I prefer to get a gift with purchase, a gift card to use, get it as a gift, or somehow get some way or another where I don't have to actually spend my own money on this. This is terrible, you guys. And I can give you some examples of this. So let's start out with the first one. Honestly, and I'm going to be very blunt about this, and I know some of you guys may think, oh, that's my favorite category to purchase. I know. But for me, it's not. We're all different, and that's okay. The first one is foundations. I just don't find it fun to buy foundations. Once I find what I like, I stick to what I like. If you guys saw my video on Wednesday, I mentioned to you guys that I got a coupon from Ulta for a free foundation. And lo and behold, I ran as quick as I could to that Ulta to redeem that coupon because this was basically for free. And I was not about to spend money on a new foundation, knowing that I only had one left to go. So now I have 2 in my whole armory here that I have. That should last me a good year. After that, I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't know. I don't find it fun testing out new foundations. I don't find it, like for me, I need my face to know it's going to be good so then I can play around with my eyes. So if I know my foundation is flawless, it's perfect, it's going to last all day, I don't have to babysit it. I can work on my eyes and everything else and I don't have to worry about my face. So that's why I don't like to. I don't like to just look to make sure, is it breaking down? Should I not have worn it today? I have an event to go to. I have somewhere else to go. My face is not looking right because I'm trying a new foundation. It's just not fun for me. That's not fun for me. I want what I want, and that's the end of that. So first one is I don't like to buy foundations. Second product is brows. You guys know that I don't really need a lot of brow products, and the majority, if I share with you guys, the majority of my brow products, they're all gift with purchases, including this. This was a gift with purchase. All of these were gift with purchases. There's not one brow thing that I currently have in my collection that I actually went out to buy myself. The last time I purchased any brow product, I'm gonna say it's about 3 years ago. All these are gift with purchases or hand-me-downs of others that people didn't like because it was too dark, it didn't work with them. It's been a very, very long time since I purchased any brow products, and as you guys know, I personally don't need a lot of brow products for myself because I have full enough brows where I don't need a lot of product. So for me, I think brows is just a waste of time in my, like for me. I know there's a lot that don't have brows, that's the one thing they do every single day, whether they wear makeup or not, and I completely understand that because if I didn't have full brows, I'd feel the same way. But I was blessed with a lot of hair, and not only on my brows, everywhere else. So that means I don't need to buy a lot of product of it. So that's why I don't find it fun to go out and try a new brow product or replace the ones that I have. Next up is face primers. You guys, again, this is a category where I have not purchased one. I think the last one was 2015 that I purchased my last face primer. Again, it's not fun for me. I just want to stick to one and that's the end of that. I don't care for them. I have yet to find one that's so earth-shattering and so mind-blowing. I've gotten close, but it's not like where it's so, oh my goodness, this is the only one that I really want. Where it's something that I feel like it's a necessity for me. If I did not have a face primer in my collection at all, I'd be okay with it. I think I would survive. But sometimes you might want some barrier between your moisturizer and your foundation for those days, especially in the summer. But other than that, I really don't find it necessary all year round for me, because I could find other ways to moisturize my face or mattify it. So for me, a face primer is something I really don't like to buy for either. The next category that I have is lip balms. Last time, I promise you guys, the last time that I bought myself a lip balm for me was back in college. And I'm talking over a decade ago. That's the last. I remember specifically buying a lip balm because one of my classmates had this lip balm. It was from Blistex, and she loved it. So I went out to Target and bought it, and I used it all up. But that's the last time I can honestly remember buying a lip balm. I have purchased lip balms, but not for myself, for other people. But lip balms, I don't know. I've accumulated them through gifts with purchases or through ones that were gifted to Mr. Man and he doesn't like. So I don't find it to be necessary. I just use Vaseline at night. If I really have dry, chapped lips, it'll help me. I think it's because back in high school, I had a history teacher, and I remember him saying, and this stuck with me since then, and I'm talking over 20 years ago, he said that using chapstick, your lips get addicted to it. So the more you use it, the more you're going to need it. If you stop using it, you won't need it. Like, your lips will know what to do. And it always stuck in my head. So I never really was someone who was all about the chapstick. I just let my lips do what it needed to do, drank enough water, and that should be good. And so far, I don't have dry lips. As you guys know, I don't complain too much about liquid lipsticks because my lips aren't super dry. So I don't know if that's something that he helped me with, and I appreciate. He saved me from having cracked dry lips. I don't know. But I just don't buy lip balms. I just don't buy them. Next category is a tool, and this is interesting because I use this thing every single time I do my makeup. Ever since it came out, I've always gotten a dupe of it, and I've used it ever since. I've yet to go back to a brush, and that is a makeup sponge. As much as I use this on a daily basis, I will not replace it until it is ripped up, beat up, run over by a truck, thrown out of a plane, run over by the lawnmower, and then I'll contemplate whether to glue the sucker back and use it or get a new one. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I know it's a necessity for me. I don't use brushes. I love how a sponge looks on my skin because it makes everything look more natural and more glowy within versus a brush where it can look cakey. I can see the brush strokes. Then a brush to wash is such a pain when it has foundation on it. So I prefer a sponge. And believe it or not, that's one thing I don't like to buy. I love Drea and Lisa because they always gift me one for the holiday season. Both of them got me one each this year. It's a tradition, it seems like, and I am so thankful and so grateful because I have those going forward when I am done using the ones that I have. I just don't like buying them. I know I need to. I just don't like to go out and spend my money on a makeup sponge, even though I use it every single day. I don't know. The last category that I have is setting sprays. This is something else that I just don't feel that I want to spend my money on. I have setting sprays, and the last time I bought a setting spray was, again, around 2014, 2015. Since then, I've always gotten them gift with purchases or as gifts or in subscription boxes, so I never really had to purchase another one. I will use them. I enjoy them, but I don't feel the need to buy one. The only one that I think I would purchase is either the Urban Decay or the Skindinavia, but they're both basically the same thing. Skindinavia makes the Urban Decay one for Urban Decay, so it's the same thing. So those are the only ones I've actually purchased on my own. Those are the only two I've ever purchased on my own. Other than that, everything else has been gift with purchases or through a subscription box. And I use them up, I do, but when I'm run out of them, I do not want to buy anymore. I just don't want to spend my money on it. I'd rather spend it on other fun things. So that's something that I find myself never really splurging on or spending the money on. So that's it, guys. Those are just a few of the categories. You guys know that I absolutely love eye products. I wouldn't mind buying cheek products and lip products. But there's things that I just don't, it kills me to spend the money knowing that I have to buy this. Well, you know what I mean. You don't need makeup, but in order to continue to use your makeup. These are the things you need, and I just don't like to buy them. I'm very curious to hear what you guys don't really like to spend your coins on, because I shared with you guys some of mine, and maybe you guys might have some that I enjoy buying. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll put more videos right over here for your enjoyment. Until then, bye guys.